How were the nerves, JD, in that second half?
Yeah, they probably got bad with about 2 minutes to go. I think. I thought we'd had enough points in the bank to hang on. But yeah, it got nervy for sure. But yeah, pretty happy with the boys managed to hold them out and get the job done. We've been a bit busted the last few weeks. Some flu running through the place, so I knew fatigue was going to be an issue late. And yeah, I was just happy the boys got the job done.
What happened in that second half, in your eyes?
Oh, I think there's a few things. Obviously, they got some momentum. We lose Hosty in the first half as well, and I think was it 2-3 minutes in the game, not long. That pushes Jai on an edge, which pushes our middles through more minutes. Junior Totola had to push through the first 40-50 minutes. Tom Burgess had a back injury for the last 2 weeks. Liam Knight's had a bad dose of flu, so our middles were always going to be under the pump. But in saying that, we didn't respect the footy at crucial times. We came up with some poor fourth and fifth tackle offloads that gave them field position and put us under pressure that brought more fatigue on us.
Your captain was outstanding, especially early, JD. I know Cody said he wanted to have more involvements and play with composure. Well, what did you make of his performance? Because he set up the win for you early, 3 try assists in 20 minutes.
Oh, he's exactly what I thought he would do. There's no surprise to me at all how he played. He's been having moments like that in the last few weeks. It's just, that little bit more responsibility. I thought he handled it really well. His kicking game was outstanding. His connection was really good. But, it's what he's been doing for 3 years with us. So, I had no doubt that Cody would perform tonight.
JD, you mentioned the completions there, and looking at the statistics over a long period, it looked to me like if you just knocked 2 or 3 percentage points up on the completions, you'd suddenly run through somebody. Was that what you were thinking at half time?
Yeah, for sure. I thought the start of the second half was going to be important. I thought if we could complete our first 5 sets, kick them in the corners and build our game again and be first to score, I thought we probably would have run on with it. But we didn't do that, and we had to fight a bit hard and it was come back. I thought the try before half-time being disallowed was pretty crucial as well, which led to them going up the other end and scoring just before half-time. So that was, a 12-point, 10-point turnaround.
I think it's also, obviously, Cody got lots of try assists, but to me, almost as impressive was Lachlan, who was sort of the pass before the pass. He was creating that angle and Cody just had to put it away. I wonder how you saw his performance.
Yeah, I just said that to him then. I thought, in the first half, our spine in particular, our playmakers were connected. I thought they were all working together and moving together, and there was real clarity around what we were doing. And when the game got under a bit of pressure, it's a lot of lessons for Lockie to learn in that second half in terms of reconnecting with his playmakers and coming together as a group to figure out how we're going to, stop the momentum rather than thinking individually what I need to do. And I feel like he'll learn that from that half.
Do you think there's any talk around him in terms of, I think he's played brilliantly, but in terms of, Adam Reynolds plays so well for the Broncos, and then he's the guy who's kind of trying to fill the shoes. And what do you say to him to keep him, focused on the task in hand?
Just keep doing what he's been doing. He gets confidence from the conversations and the support that he gets from people within our organisation and from players like Cody. He's having as many try assists or doing as much as most halfbacks in the comp. People forget he's 10 games in. Not only that, he's played, I think he'd probably played more games in the last 10 weeks than he has in the previous 2 years. And that's what, his development is under pressure because of that. But he's playing tough as well, which is what I like about him.
What is the situation with Hosty, JD?
I think he dislocated his shoulder again. So he'll have to go to the specialist. More than likely he'll have surgery. But we'll wait and get some more scans tomorrow. And it's always one of those where we get him up and get him right and see how it goes. So it's disappointing for Hosty, but we'll wait and see. We'll get some news.
Cody, obviously you captained the team before, but you're playing with a smile on your face. You really seem to embrace it. What did it do for you, and how did you approach it today? Because you really did start with a lot of intent out there.
Yeah, I probably just reminded myself of why I do what I do, and put a smile on my face straight away. I love this game and I love what it's brought me and my family. So I had a brief chat with JD at the start of the week, and just about why do you play footy, and it sort of put me in a good mindset to enjoy what I do and just play footy. It's what I've always known and lived with. So it's quite easy to to be in that mindset, because I've wanted to do it since I was 5 years old. So But again, I just sort of probably scaled back my role a little bit, made sure my kick chase was up, my effort areas were up, and it got me in the game.
Cody, what prompted the chat between you two about that?
I'm not sure. Probably just over the last couple of weeks we haven't been performing.
There's a conversation we had with our leadership group as a whole, obviously individually and as a group, in and around coming together and enjoying what we do. And it's, as you guys know, it's it can get hot in the oven sometimes. So it's important for us to take that pressure off them, get out there and do what we do well. That's been our focus all week. We've barely spoke about the Warriors. It's about playing our game and enjoying playing together.
Does it sense the enjoyment had gone a little bit, or you felt that? Or?
No, I just felt the second half against Brisbane. I didn't think we were as bad as what was probably led to believe. I think we made 6 line breaks to 3. We bombed probably 3 tries. So we had moments, but I felt like when we didn't take those moments, we probably disjointed a little bit and pulled apart. And this week was all about coming together, and even when it was tough. And I felt like the first half, I think Taff drops the ball, they pick it up and run away, and then AJ picks the ball up, tackle 3 now in goal when they've kicked behind him and gets out of the in goal. 5 tackles later, we score up the other end. I thought that was a good sign of us, being a bit more resilient when things don't go our way.
So did you maybe lost a little bit of enjoyment, or do you think that was it?
I don't think so.
No.
I think I spoke to Lockie just before, just about our first half. There was always that me and his chatter in this game today. And we're just chatting about different things, but I felt, in the second half we were sort of, stayed on both sides of the field, and it's just a reminder that, when we play together and that connection, as Coach was saying, is so important to our team. We just need to find to do that, more often. And if you look at the game, me and him were 2 metres apart from one another in that first half, so just need to be doing that more often.
Is that something that's incumbent on you to sort of take on that mantle of coaching him through the games and making sure he's doing exactly what he's meant to be doing? Yeah,
I think so, but also allowing him to play his natural game too. I don't, expect him to be anyone else other than, Lachlan Ilias. It's allowing him to play his game and be confident in that. That's what I've done all year is, allowed him to play his game.
Thanks, fellas.